Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here, and today I'm participating in the Island Time YouTube hop for the Traci Reed Designs creative team. And so we're gonna have a go at a hybrid layout with the Island Time brand new digital release. And so let's jump right in. A couple of things that I've printed out here to get started. First, my photo, and then some of these beautiful digital floral elements in the sticker pack. And then I took one of the pattern papers from the collection and in Photoshop just created a couple of really light mixed media, digital mixed media spots. I also printed out my title using one of the word art called Paradise, and then also some of the alphabets there in the collection as well. And then of course I've got a couple of stamp sets and the stickers from this collection and some ink pads that have already been playing around with. And then I also just grabbed a plain piece of white cardstock as a frame element for the layout. So the pattern paper here that I printed out, I'm going to distress the edges. I really wanted sort of that casual, relaxed, windblown kind of feel here, lightly distressed, you know, just thinking about in the photo that I'm using, walking down the steps onto the beach. We're at the Outer Banks here in Duck, North Carolina. And so that starts off the layout with this really soft feeling. And now I'm going to start to add these layers. I printed out one of the Polaroid frames here with that beautiful blue distressed kind of look here. And then I'm going to layer the florals here behind the photo. And that was kind of the starting point for my page design here. And so everything is going to build off of the photo, the frame, and the floral elements. And then to balance this side of the layout, the title will be on the other side of the photo. And so first off, I'm going to pop up the Paradise word art with pop dots here. I'm going to do it a little bit at an angle here just for a little bit of fun and pizzazz. And then also this palm tree. I love palm trees just in general, but I love this the palm tree illustration that Traci added to the collection. It's just beautiful, and it fits perfectly right there in between the photo and the first three letters of the title. So the title is going to say Welcome to Paradise. And I kind of split it up a little bit, split up the letters a little bit just for a bit of fun. I don't know, just to kind of make it look different here. So I'm going to just adhere the letters themselves directly to the background paper with regular adhesive here, dry tape runner. Not popping those up, but the Paradise is what gives the title our dimension here. And I love how all of these colors flow really well together. You can tell that, or you can see how the background pattern paper sets kind of the pinkish coral feel there, and then the blue letters are a contrasting kind of color there that tie in with the sky and the palm tree and the leaves in those flowers. So that's kind of our color palette here. Whoops, ran out of adhesive here. So let me change that out and then make a mental note. That's my last adhesive refill. So I've got to order some of those. I do use the Tombow tape runners. I love those. They work really well. They've held up great over the last 20 years or so of scrapbooking that I've been doing. And so, all right, moving along, as I noted, I created some sort of mixed media white spaces on that pattern paper that the idea is for them to blend into the white border. And that's to create home bases here for the photo and other elements, also some of the stamping that I'm planning to do, hence the ink pads. And then also at the top of the page for some journaling and other embellishments I'm going to add at the top of the page. And I do that just in Photoshop. I just take the eraser tool and add a plain white background behind the pattern paper itself. Of course, if you do that to the original pattern paper, don't save your changes after you print it, so you don't mess up your original file. But I feel like this is a great way to add a sort of softer feel here to the pattern papers, and create that mixed media feel without actually having to get out your gesso, without having to clean up afterwards. It's great for low energy days. You can build this layout pretty easily in Photoshop. If you're having a rest day where you can't get into your studio, or if you are trying to set up some layouts on the go and that are easy enough to print out when you get home and you have studio time. This is one of the things that I really love the best about hybrid scrapbooking, is the ability to set up some pages ahead of time and then come home and print them out and pull them together pretty quickly. So, all right. Typical kind of embellishment clusters for me on the page. And now some of the fun parts here. So I had these Studio Calico stamp sets here that are layering stamps. I love when you can do that. There are clouds and a sunshine on this stamp set. So I kind of already pulled some ink colors here, stamp colors, to create these. And so that's what I'm going to do on the background paper. Just doing some of the clouds in different blues here, and the sunshine in some yellow and orange. And so that's a lot of fun. And then adding some word sentiments using the darker blue across the page. And so I don't really have a specific design in mind. I'm just going around the embellishments and kind of utilizing some of that lovely white space that's underneath the photo. In hindsight, I kind of adhered the photo a little bit higher than what I had planned, but that's okay. In the end, the layout turned out beautifully, no matter where you put that central photo cluster there with the title. It could go anywhere on the page. I'm just having some fun here with layering these stamps, adding some different colors to these clouds. and kind of having fun with that and kind of making the layout a little bit less serious. And I kind of like that. Casual, less serious than others, and having playtime here. So these are some of the word sentiments. There was one word sentiment with the cloud and the sunshine stamp set, and then I brought in the second stamp set that had some more typed kind of sentiments. One of them specifically that I wanted to use was gratitude. What inspired me to create this layout was the photo of Nick helping River when they were tiny. This was back in 2012. So River was 5 and Nick would have been 7 or 8. And over the years, their relationship has grown into a great friendship and support system for each other. And River was talking to me about that a couple of days ago. And I loved finding evidence of how that relationship grew. One of the things I love documenting the most in my scrapbooking is the relationships and how our relationships within the family grow and develop. And so that's a great way to document this here. I hope that you will check out the YouTube Hop participants down below, and I will have their accounts linked so that you can follow the Hop and find all the fun inspiration for the Traci Reed Designs Island Time collection release. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye.